I'm here to let you in on a little secret. You want to know what it is? You matter. That's the secret. You matter. Your feelings matter. Your beliefs matter. Your opinions matter. Your voice matters. You matter. And do you want to know why you matter? Because you exist. That's why you matter. And because you matter, and because you exist, you deserve respect. Now, just accept that for this moment. Just accept the fact that you deserve respect. And embrace it. You are your own person. You don't belong to anyone else. Nobody. The only person that you belong to is you. You don't owe anyone anything at all, except respect, because that's what you deserve. Everyone on this earth deserves respect. Other than that, you don't owe anyone anything else. And nobody owes you anything else except respect. And what is this thing we call respect? Well, respect is something that it can be very black and white, but it also has a lot of gray areas. Because there are some things that clearly define respect, but at the same time, you get to decide how people treat you. And if you make them aware that this is the way that you want to be treated, and they go against that, that is technically considered disrespect. So, for example, if you're a skinny person and somebody is constantly calling you, or saying to you, oh, you're so skinny, you're so skinny. And other people may find that as a compliment. They might like that, they might accept that, they might embrace that, and they might want people to call them that. But you personally may not like that, because when you were younger, for example, let's say you were made fun of for being skinny. So for you, that's not a compliment at all. That's an insult, and you don't like it, and you have an issue with it. If you tell this person who keeps calling you skinny, hey, please don't call me that. I'm offended when you call me that. I would really appreciate it if you didn't do that. Okay? That's you setting your boundary of respect. This is what I need you to respect me on. I don't like being called this, and I need you to respect that and not call me that, please. You're setting your boundary. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If your feelings are being hurt, you are allowed to set boundaries. Now, if this person stops calling you skinny, or whatever other word you want to insert there, then they're respecting you. They're respecting your boundaries. But if they continue calling you that, despite the fact that you've already asked them not to, that is disrespect. There's no doubt about it. And this person is not respecting your feelings. They're not respecting your boundary that you set with them. And they're not respecting your body. Because nobody should be speaking negatively about anybody else's body, period. You know, about anyone else's body, about anyone else's personality, or anything else. You need to be respected as a person. Body, mind, and soul. So, if you say that you're uncomfortable with this person calling you a certain word or whatever, you are allowed to set boundaries because your feelings matter. And they matter enough that you should be respected. And if you're not being respected, you have choices. You have choices. If you've set your boundary and you say, hey, I don't want you to call me this anymore, and they continue, you could either tell them again to please stop. And of course, they have the choice to continue or not continue. You also have the option to tell them, if you don't stop calling me this, I will walk away, or I will hang up, or whatever, if you're on the phone with them. Or you have the option to, explain to them. You don't have to at all, by any means. But if you wanted to, you can explain to them, hey, listen, if this is a really important relationship to you and you really want them to understand why this is hurting you, you can tell them, listen, the reason that I don't want you to call me this is because I was bullied as a child for being skinny and pushed around, and it really hurt me, and it brings up a lot of negative memories for me, and it's a trigger word, and when you say this, you hurt me, and when you say, or actually the proper way to say it is, when you say this, I feel hurt, because they're not hurting you. You feel hurt. No one can hurt you, It's that what they're saying is bringing up negative memories within you from your past, which is causing you to feel hurt. So, because if they said this to somebody who doesn't have any negative memories regarding this word, they would feel happy and find it as a compliment, take it as a compliment. But you can explain to them, especially if they're like, oh, well, I don't understand why you're taking it that way. Anybody else would think that's a compliment. Well, you can tell them, hey, this is why I take it this way. Okay? And all I'm asking is for you to respect my feelings. And that's it, And then, of course, another option, if this relationship is not that important to you, or you've had enough because they do this constantly, you just walk away from the relationship. If it hurts you that much, and if you think it's not worth it to be in this relationship anymore because they continuously do things like this, that's your choice. That's your right. So that's what I wanted to get across in this video, is that you matter, your feelings matter, because you exist. And you deserve respect as a human being. That is one of your basic primal rights as a human being. You deserve respect. And if anyone is abusing you emotionally, physically, or in any other way, you don't have to take it. You don't have to put up with it. It doesn't matter who it is. I don't care who on this planet it is. You don't have to take it. Your body and your mind and your soul are your own. And you don't owe anything to anyone else. And if someone is disrespecting you, at that point, you don't have to respect them or confuse respect with sticking around them and putting up with abuse. That's not respecting them. That's disrespecting yourself. If someone is disrespecting you, you don't owe them anything, not even respect. Your priority is you and your well-being. And if they can't respect you, then they don't need to be in your life, or they don't need to be in your life, or they don't need to be around you. And that's it, because you matter. You really, really do. And that's a belief that a lot of us don't have and struggle with, that we matter. But it's something that you can, it is a belief that you can accept within yourself, as long as you follow actions that are always respectful of yourself. And little by little, you will start to create that belief. You will. It's just, it takes work. It's a daily thing that you have to keep in mind. If any interaction with anyone leaves you feeling negative or bad or anything, you are allowed to speak up or remove yourself from the situation. You have that right. So just stay with those thoughts and just remember, you matter because you exist. Thanks for listening.